I have these diamond wood pieces that I ordered off of Amazon. They come in a pack of 50. I will be using 24 in my craft. And I'm going to take some blue painter's tape and just place the sticky side up. And I'll place a couple of rows of the painter's tape and place each diamond down so that I can paint them very easily without them moving all over the place. I'm going to use some Wise Owl, Snow Owl, chalk synthesis paint. And now these diamonds are 2 inches by 1.25 inches in size. And if you do not have the wood diamonds, you can certainly cut them out of fabric and I believe still be able to recreate this. So I'm going to give everything a really good coat of the Wise Owl Snow Owl and allow that to dry. I'm then going to take my salt wash. This is just a paint additive. It gives texture to your paint. And I wanted to give each diamond its first coat of Snow Owl before adding the salt wash. But I'm just going to scoop some salt wash into a dish and then I'm just going to add some Snow Owl to the salt wash until I get it the consistency that I want. You do not want it too watery. You do want it on the thicker side. And then I'm just going to dab it on top of each diamond. And this is just going to create some texture. Now at this step, it is important that you don't make it too thick as it could possibly crack when it dries. Then I'm going to allow that to fully dry. Once everything is completely dry, I'm going to remove it from the blue painter's tape. I'm going to take 6 of the diamonds. I want to make sure the sides that I'm going to be gluing together do not have a lot of paint or salt wash, so you'll see me take the sandpaper and just smooth out that side. And when I connect 6 of them together, it makes the shape of a star. And I'm just going to place that in the center. And right now I'm just kind of getting the layout. I'm then going to take my other diamonds and I'm going to take 2 of them and connect them side by side. And I'm going to make them even with the center star that we created. And then I'll take the single diamond and put it on the outer layer. So now that I have my pattern, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm just going to glue everything together. And I'm starting with the center 6 diamonds that create the shape of the star. I'm going to glue each side together. I decided to flip it over. I had this small wood circle. You can get little cutouts from Hobby Lobby. I just collect them in my craft stash and I glued that to the back side. I'm then going to go to my second layer and connect the 2 diamond shapes together. And I'll go around and do that to the entire second layer. I have a pack of wood dowels. I get these right from Dollar Tree. They are 6 inches in length. And I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to glue each dowel in between the opening on these stars. So I will go around and need 6 dowels and I'm just gluing them to the back side. Once they're glued, I'm going to take my straight edge and I'm going to take the 2 pieces that we glued together, add glue to the center, and place that on the wood dowel at about the 2-inch mark. And then I'm going to place the single diamond at the 5-inch mark. And then I'm going to go around to each dowel and add the other pieces. So I'm just going to spin it and then I'm going to keep my straight edge there so I have the measurements as to where I want to place the pieces so that way it's pretty even all the way around. And I'm just using hot glue to adhere everything. You can use E6000 if you prefer that. So this is what we have so far. I love it like this, but it is pretty delicate. So I decided to paint the board I was working on with some Wise Owl Republic Red. I gave it 2 really good coats. And the board is an 18-inch by 18-inch square board that came from Hobby Lobby. And once that was dry, I took my Snowflake and I just glued it down. I added glue to the center circle and on the dowels as well. And I adhered that to my board. Now, I really didn't give the salt wash any top coat, so this is something you do want to keep inside or under a covered porch. I'm going to take my gilding wax. This is Decor wax in gold, and it's hard to see on the camera, but I'm going to add some to the texture, and the gold just kind of grabs all the textured areas. And then I'm also going to go around the edge of my board and just add some gilding wax. And there we go. Now we just have this fun, easy snowflake wall decor. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials on our webpage as well. Have a great day.